Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy XIV Job and Class Quests. Last time, we got ourselves a Paladin, Job Crystal, and well, a little bit of good old classic Ul'dah intrigue. It kind of felt good to just have that little bit of nostalgia almost. It's like, after all the otherworldly and extra-dimensional threats, no, it's just good old-fashioned, political intrigue, the Syndicate, the Monitorists at it again. But the sword is still missing. I wonder if we're going to be addressing this. Gelnus, an exemplary example. We live in troubling times, Dekumon, as you well know. That is why it is more important than ever that the Sultan Sworn stand ready to serve as the sword and shield of the Sultanate. For a time, I feared that our order was doomed, but then you helped us to restore our good name. Your shining example inspired many young men and women to seek us out. Even as we speak, they train to hone their skills. A few words of encouragement from the famed Free Paladin himself would do much to motivate them further, I should think. Perhaps you would consider paying them a visit at Camp Blue Frog. Blue Fog? My goodness, I haven't been to Blue Fog in forever. I almost feel like this is one of those regions the devs just wanted us to forget about. Well met, Dekumon. It's been ages since last we spoke. Certainly not since you helped us recover the crown. At the moment, Phyllis and I are conducting drills with the new recruits at the East Watchtower. They'll be thrilled to see you, I'm sure. New recruits, you say? Well, that sounds fun. Oh goodness, you do have yourselves a little squad here, don't you? Since we all know you're a man of few words, I thought we might forego the speech and instead ask you to favor us with a display of swordsmanship. We've laid out bait for the basilisks already, in fact. You need only wait there for them to come. Ah. I see a basilisk. It's not the one I need for the quest, but it does make for a handy travel point. Even if it does clog up my inventory with junk. Oh, hi there. You're the other one I have to deal with. Bye. Well, that was easy enough. Aw, they even clap for me as I come back. Truly a rousing performance, Dekumon. Thank you. It's one thing to talk about proper technique, but an altogether different thing to see it firsthand. I think it's safe to say that the recruits will long remember this day, as will I. Dude, I took one swing and we were done. Anyway, back to Gelnus. Well, that was easy enough. Come on, give me a challenge, Gelnus. Welcome, Dekumon. I gather the recruits took your lesson to heart. Would that I had some way to repay you, some knowledge or technique to bequeath to you. I am humbled to admit that there is nothing that I can teach you. All I can offer you is my heartfelt thanks. Pray go forth, my friend, and continue to defend the people of Ul'dah and Eorzea at large. Little back nod there. And then suddenly into a cutscene. Begging your pardons, Dekumon. Papa Sean? Holy crap, man, I haven't seen you in ages. We need to talk, but not here. At the dispatch yard outside the city. Okay. Yeah, it's been a hell of a long time since we've seen Papa Sean around. This is an odd place to meet, buddy. What's going on? Thank you for coming, Dekumon. You must be wondering why I called you here. It concerns Solkzagyl, Jelsin's predecessor. As you may recall, he continues to search for Oathkeeper, the sword stolen from us by the Monitorist minions. From time to time, he sends me missives, sharing with me his latest discoveries. Oh. Got a good one, I imagine. His most recent one contained a startling claim. He wrote that he had found the sword at long last. But that was some time ago, and he has not contacted me since. Oh dear. I would not trouble Gelnus with this news, not until I learn what has become of Solkzagyl at the very least. Will you help me find him? Oh, definitely. I knew I could count on you, Dekumon. For now, all I know is that his last missive came to me by way of Ishgard. Once I learn more, we can begin the search in earnest. Huh. To no one's surprise that the Heavensward quest lines lead to Ishgard. And the next quest is at 52. Which I am very conveniently at. The Paladin who cried wolf. Ah, just the man I was hoping to see. I know now from where Solkzagyl got his last missive to me. Falcon's Nest,
a hamlet in the greatest western highlands. It is there I would have you begin your search. Reclaiming Oathkeeper would do much to restore the honor of the Sultan's Sworn, but we must not get ahead of ourselves. First, we must find our missing man.
Alright, check around Falcon's Nest. You can do that. Sir, have you seen a big burly paladin around?
Solkzagyl? Never heard of him. Was he one of the new craftsmen working with 100 Eyes? Sorry, I see an awful lot of new faces around here. Most don't leave an impression. Other than the heretics and the bandits, that is.
Well, I definitely don't think he qualifies as either of those. What about you?
A Rodigan Paladin? Well, I do recall a traveler who spent several days here at least.
Well, that's better than the last guy. He had nothing. You look familiar.
There was a pitched battle the other night out in the wastes. Involved a rather large man and a party of his fellow heretics, to hear the scouts tell it. Naturally, we chose not to intervene. If they wish to kill each other, by all means.
Huh. That sounds like something I should go and investigate. They would think him a heretic, of course they would. This is still, you know, we're back in time in the frickin' Dragonsong War. Heard you was asking after a Rodigan, and in a fashion that might give a man cause to worry. Oi, I know Solkzagyl. Well, knew I should say. Older fella, spent some time chatting with the young blood. He came through like the rest of us before him, looking for the same thing we all do. Bandits ambushed him in the night, out in the wastes. Buried him with my own 2 hands the next day, out near Cap River's Mate. Good Saint took it especially hard, close as he was to him.
What? He's dead? Off screen?
Hello. You must be Constant. And you are in trouble. Well, you were in trouble. You alright now?
What the hell?
How can you kill Solkzagyl off screen like that? I can't tell if you're a man or a woman. I'm sorry, I need to see the face.
Halone's blessing be upon you, sir. I say, that was a rather frightful experience.
Oh, no. Woman.
Were you a friend of Solkzagyl's too? Ah, good. That is to say, my condolences. I knew there had to be others who would want to know. 'Twas the work of Death's Embrace, I'd wager. Those fiends you slew just now were sent by them as well. My kinsmen think them but another band of sellswords or heretics. If only they knew what they were truly capable of. I can only hope that they will heed my warnings this time. If you would excuse me.
That sucks. How could they kill Solkzagyl off like that?
Dekumon, this is Papa Shan. Have you found Solkzagyl?
I'm afraid I found what's left of him.
Gods almighty, slain by Death's Embrace. I heard some of those bastards were still skulking about, but I never thought they would try to... Wait, could it be that they were the ones who held Oathkeeper? And that they killed Solkzagyl when he tried to take it back?
That's good theory.
Damn it all, we still have no answers. Though there is still the boy. Get after him and find out what he knows.
That's a boy? I know the Elvens are good for having femboys, but goddamn.
I would have sworn with that haircut.
Alright, boy it is.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Was there something you wish to discuss?
Apparently your rapidly changing voice would be one.
Oh, so you're that free paladin Solkzagyl told me all about. It is an honor to meet you at last, Dekumon. That is, for the second time. My name is Constant. Truly honored, sir. Truly, truly honored. Sorry if I'm a bit out of sorts. It's just, I've been thinking about him a lot. About the day we first met, when he saved me. How his sword gleamed as he danced among the wolves.
Ah.
I begged him to teach me the ways of the paladin, so that I could save others like he had saved me. He must have turned me down 12 times before he finally relented. Probably because he got me asking around about Oathkeeper. But I suppose he didn't think I was strong enough to help him reclaim the sword. Why else would he sneak off to challenge Death's Embrace while I was away? I should have been there, Dekumon. I should have been there.
Do not beat yourself up over this one.
I've decided I'm going to take it back. Oathkeeper, I mean. He said I wasn't ready to wield the soul, but what choice do I have now that he's gone?
Ah, we're doing the same thing we did in Heavensward where I become the trainer.
You want to find it too, don't you? Then help me, Dekumon, please.
Okay.
You will? Alone be praised. You won't regret this. Oh, if Solkzagyl could see us now. 2 paladins united in purpose. Well, I suppose it's rather premature for me to claim the title, isn't it?
You got the stone, you got the job, my friend.
1 veteran paladin and 1 aspiring paladin, then. United in purpose. We shall recover Oathkeeper and bring Solkzagyl's murderers to justice. As soon as I uncover new information, that is.
Don't worry, I'm sure it won't take you very long at all. 2 levels worth, but, well, I already have them.
No new skills, interesting.
Big Sollerets to fill.
I have tidings, Dekumon. Hidden amongst Solkzagyl's belongings was a journal, the final entry of which contains what appears to be a map of the Gorgorian holding. He marked a spot near the river, though he did not write why. Yet considering how devoted he was to recovering Oathkeeper, surely it has some relation.
Yeah.
I say we sally forth and investigate. We may encounter wild beasts or worse, of course, but we are well equipped to face them. Well, that is to say, you are.
Yeah, leave all the fighting to me, trust me. You're better off that way. This is a lovely spot.
Impressive, eh? It took some doing, but I managed to resize Solkzagyl's Sollerets. They should afford me excellent protection against high threats. Anyway, let's see where this map leads. Somewhere over yonder, perhaps?
Somewhere over yonder indeed, I see the glint. Hang on a second, I will be there. Sure, there are multiple glints. Oh. A light catches your eye, and on closer inspection you find a gallant coronet buried beneath the snow. I see. His headpiece. Aww. Still keep hoping he's alive. A trail of frozen blood leads further west. But I'm gonna go back to the east, because I gotta report in. Alright, Consaint.
Oh, was it further to the... Oh, Dekumon. Find anything?
Yeah, I found this. I don't think it'll fit you, though. It might be a little too big.
Solkzagyl's coronet. Then he did come here. There was a trail of blood as well, you said. Let's follow it and see where it leads.
Oh, now you want me to follow the damn trail. Alright. Apparently it leads here.
It seems to lead toward the Dusk Vigil.
Oh, the Dusk Vigil. I remember that dungeon very well. Good lord, there's just a whole trail everywhere around here.
I think it's taking us westward.
Hello. Constant got himself into some shit. Get the other one, they say. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. You alright, man?
Of course, Death's Embrace. They must have made camp here, and Solkzagyl learned of it. Wait, was that movement just now? To the west! We cannot let them escape.
What, more? This kid is too damn eager. Oh, that's not good. Frickin' Constant chased them all the way to the friggin' Forelands. Duty calls. Oh, I was half expecting to just jump right into the fight.
End of the road. They don't seem to be carrying Oathkeeper. Well, if nothing else, we can at least bring them to justice for their countless other crimes and ensure that they harm no more innocents. Why are they wearing Ascian masks? To arms, Dekumon! For justice! For Solkzagyl!
Definitely for Solkzagyl.
I thought the coronet would help, but that speech still felt rather uninspired.
Oh my god, I didn't realize he was wearing it. That thing isn't exactly one size fits all, my friend. Is chicanery the word I want? Don't mind me, we're just cleaning house. There we go. Void Scent. Oh, hell no. Ain't dealing with this shit again. Oh, the book's gotta go. No, you don't. Interject. No miasma for you, sir. Oh, right. I don't have the ability to fly no more. I don't know. I gotta deal with these stupid ass books before anything else. There we are. Well, they do not want you guys to be anywhere near the big fight. Not when you're throwing ass that big AoEs like that. Oh god, he is in trouble. And I do not have clemency at this level. Look at me, bitch. Leave Constant alone for a little bit. I'll take the hits. Oh, he miasmed me. That was a fun little skirmish. And Constant, you didn't do half bad, man.
Did we win? I mean, by the fury, we won. That villainous scum will prey on the weak no longer. Pity they didn't hire Oathkeeper. Well, all in a day's work for a pair of paladins, eh? Back to Falcon's Nest for a well-earned rest.
This kid is gonna get himself killed.
The wheels of justice are slow to turn, as we know all too well. Even Sir Almeric, who they say cares deeply for the welfare of every Ishgardian, even he is bound by bureaucracy. It all comes back to the war in the end. If it's not heretics or dragons, well, you know how it is. And the Forelands, well, if you head that far west without enough hired help, you've no one to blame but yourself for what happens.
I've been there, don't worry, the dragons are pretty nice.
So, when my mother's caravan was raided on the road to Tailfeather, I was resigned to never knowing who to blame. Until Solkzagyl told me all about Death's Embrace, and I realized they were the ones responsible for that and many other attacks. They chose their targets with care, preying on those who wouldn't be missed, save by their equally powerless friends and family, of course. But everyone deserves a champion. Even the least among us are worth saving.
Oh god, I see where this is going. My man's starting a hero complex.
I don't know if the remaining members of Death's Embrace have Oathkeeper, but even if they don't, it is our duty as paladins to stop them. That's what Solkzagyl would say were he here, right?
Yeah, he would. But he would also say you need more training. Now, speaking of training, I claim the Goring Blade. Anyway, next quest. Hey, Soul Crystal.
Curious tidings, Dekumon. Not long ago, I received word from an acquaintance of mine, Grimold, who claims to have in his possession a missive written by Solkzagyl and addressed to me. He insisted that I come collect it from him in person in Tailfeather, and since we haven't any leads in our search for Oathkeeper, I see no reason to deny him. Let us be off then.
Oh, I just had a thought in my head.
What if Solkzagyl's alive, and he's using this to train Constant?
Oh, that would be cheeky if that were the case. Granted, we've already had multiple characters tell us he's dead, but, you know, live in hope, right? I appreciate you coming all this way, Constant. I know it must seem a little odd. Frankly, it's been strange from the start. Who sends a missive with provisions when we got Mughals running about who can do it far faster? Not to mention the fact that bandits have been raiding caravans to Tailfeather for weeks. If it weren't for them moving on, this latest shipment would have likely never arrived. Any word? Here you are. From what I can tell, it was languishing in someone's storeroom for a while. Better late than never, though, eh? It was your friend's wish that you come all this way. Read it for yourself and you'll see.
I left you a gift near the 100 Throws. Take it and become the man you were destined to be.
A curious fellow, this Solkzagyl. Any road, if I were you, I'd head north and find whatever it is before someone else does.
My thanks, friend. I shall do just that. Let's head toward the Throws and see what we find, Dekumon.
I might actually be right. Holy crap. Either that or I'm just remembering, you know, core memory unlocked and all that. There you are.
It should be around here somewhere.
I suspect it's over here where the quest marker is. As soon as I find it. Hello. It's gonna be another piece of the armor, isn't it?
Come on. Is that a soul you found? By the fury, it is. And look, a pair of gallant cuisses. But why? Why do I feel like I'm being led by the nose? First the journal, now this missive. There's so much I want to ask. So much I should have asked when he was still alive. Why are we meeting back in the grave?
I'm starting to think I was right.
To be honest, I never really understood why you accepted me as your pupil. What made you change your mind? What did you see in me? And what would you have me do now that you're gone?
So it is true then, Ah!
Hey, Chunkus.
Papa Sean could not conceal the truth from me forever. He told me of Solkzagyl's claims and your search. I could not believe it. I would not believe it. Yet now...
Well.
Eh? My soul. She glows! But why? Oh, so does his. Well, that's curious. Aww.
But his doesn't.
Whoa. The hell? Did my soul crystal just eat his? What sorcery is this? Oh my fuck! I called it! Oh my god! He is alive, you son of a bitch!
God damn it.
Dude, I haven't done this questline since Heavensward came out, so you cannot tell me I remembered that. Well, that was strange. It was watching you, boy. You and the soul you bear. Could you have been a minion of Death's Embrace, spying on Solkzagyl's pupil?
Oh no, definitely not.
Perhaps they hoped Solkzagyl's quest would end with his death, that none would attempt to reclaim Oathkeeper in his stead. They thought us broken when our brothers betrayed us, when they robbed us of the sword and delivered it into their keeping. But we did not give in to despair, nor will we do so now. Oathkeeper will be ours again, I swear it. I must return to Uldar for now. The way our souls resonated was unlike anything I've ever seen before, and so I would know what it portends. We continue to look after the boy, Dekumon.
What do you want from me?
I think he recognized him. I really do. Alright. Ah! Divine Veil. Love that skill. So handy in big fights. All according to plan. All according to Eisen's plan.
I'm beginning to think I've been going about this the wrong way, Dekumon. I've been trying to determine the whereabouts of Oathkeeper by retracing Solkzagyl's steps, but honestly, how he came to pursue and die at the hands of Death's Embrace isn't nearly as important as the simple fact that he did. Death's Embrace has the sword. It's the only logical conclusion. So if we find them, we find Oathkeeper. And even if I'm mistaken, we'd be doing the world a favor by bringing them to justice. I wouldn't presume to speak for Solkzagyl, but I'd like to think that he'd agree. Don't you? Yes, well, I suppose if we're going to find them, we'd best start asking around.
And where do you suggest we start asking?
Though there is one thing which still troubles me. I think I need to speak with Hundred Eyes.
Alright. Back to Falcon's Nest then. We're getting to the time of year where it's starting to get unpleasant to record because it's starting to get warmer around here.
A moment of your time, if you please.
For you, Constant? Sure.
It's about Solkzagyl. You never told me, but how exactly did he die?
You want me to paint you a bloody picture? He was murdered. I found him and I buried him. That's all you need to know.
It's just that the other day I could have sworn that I... Forgive me. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't let me keep you from your labors.
Huh. 100 Eyes doesn't know he buried the wrong person.
Let us resume our hunt for Death's Embrace.
That is curious. Alright. Lay it on me, good sir. We need information about some assassins around here. Death's Embrace? Those bandits who used to raid caravans bound for tail feather. No one's seen hide nor tail of them recently. Why do you ask? Uldans, eh? Maybe they ran back to warmer climes. Never understood Southlands myself. Queer folk, prone to inexplicable and irrational behavior. Like those buffoons who attempted to seize the Protector of all things. Apparently, they stuck aboard some of the airships ferrying supplies to Camp Cloudtop. Of course, the Knights drove them off. Last I heard, they had fled into the wild, screaming, "Thol's balls this and Swyven Horsens that."
Are you pondering what I'm pondering, Dekumon? Admittedly, we've no reason to believe these men are the one we seek, but we've been blessed with serendipity before. There's no harm in investigating, at least.
Worth a shot. I mean, Thol's balls is basically screaming Ul'dah. Sir, you don't even have a name.
The Uldans who tried to seize the Protector. I remember. Baffling, really. Sign their own death warrants with ill-conceived attack. You can be sure that House Hallionot won't allow them to leave these isles alive.
Well, I need to talk to them, so can I have them alive first?
Death's Embrace, eh? I suppose it's possible they're the bandits you seek. You're welcome to help us hunt them down if you like. The boy too, yes. He can join my unit. Given your reputation, I think you better suited to the van. I won't let you down. We gather at the Rose House. Come, let us delay no further. I'll see you there, Dekumon.
Alright. The Rose House, that's, oh, right. I remember now. Alright, you're new. Glad to have you with us, Master Tyr. Would that we could speak at length, but the Uldans are aware of our plans and have already fled to the east. Remember that these are desperate, dangerous men. Advance with caution, and wait for reinforcements if necessary. With me! Just let me go and deal with them myself. Fine. Well, this is a lovely sight. You guys all got the crap beat out of you. Guys aren't that tough, come on! Hey, easy enough. You guys alright? Forgive me, Master Tyr, but we can go no further. Oh, I see. The marker just moved further west, or east. There's Constant in the night. Oh, you guys just get into all sorts of trouble, don't you? There. Problem solved. Well fought, Master Tyr. Their leader was surely the toughest of the lot. Lady Lionat will be pleased to learn of our success. I shall inform her at once. Yeah, you do that, buddy. We gotta go look for that sword. Present the gallant gauntlets. I pick up some gallant gauntlets? When did that happen? What have you got there? Okay, there's no... Yeah, Solkzagyl is straight up training this guy through me.
Gallant gauntlets? Why would a member of Death's Embrace be carrying these? There's no way he could have possibly planned this. It's too elaborate. Impossible. What other explanation could there be? We should return to Falcon's Nest. Oh, not, eh? I gotta say, Solkzagyl's a sneaky bastard for being a paladin. Before we cornered the leader, we came across their camp. It was plain to see that they had fallen on hard times, hence why they resorted to common banditry to survive. But isn't it strange when you think about it? I mean, if they had Oathkeeper, why not simply sell it? Surely someone would have been willing to pay for it. I'm beginning to wonder if Solkzagyl succeeded in reclaiming the sword, or if Death's Embrace ever had it at all.
The second one seems more likely, to be honest.
And by the Fury, what to make of these pieces of armor?
Let me guess, it fits in perfectly.
Just as I suspected. It fits perfectly. Whatever remnants of Death's Embrace there may be will stay in hiding for some time, I should think. But should they dare to reveal themselves, we will finish what we started, as Solkzagyl intended.
I see why this is called All According to Plan. Solkzagyl's a trolly little shit, I love him. Ah, Clemency, my heal spell. Believe me, there have been many a fights that have been saved by that particular skill. And now for the final one of Heavensward, this little sword of mine.
Terrible news, Dekumon. 100 Eyes has been gravely wounded. There were wolves and he fought them off as best he could, but by the time the sentries came to his aid... I went to see him earlier, but he turned me away and bid me fetch you. For the life of me, I cannot imagine why.
Okay. I'm curious. He dead, isn't he?
I will do what I can to ease his suffering.
Wolves. Swiveling wolves. Reckon I've earned it. Time to settle one last account. Oh, God. Go to Solkzagyl's grave. Dig it up. Take what you find and give it to the boy. Won't make up for what I did to my sworn brothers, but perhaps it'll go a ways towards redressing the balance. Of course, what we done to the boy ain't hardly defensible, no matter what he says.
He was a member of Death's Embrace, wasn't he? Oh shit. I think he was.
This should be interesting. Let me guess, Oathkeeper's buried here. Either that or the chest armor. Come on. Several foams beneath the cold, hard earth, you find not a coffin, but a small chest containing a gallant surcoat. Yep, the chest armor.
What have you done?
He's not here. Little son of a bitch is alive. He's been playing us both like a fiddle.
But how can this be? Why would 100 Eyes lie to us? That bastard! I will have answers from him. From them both.
Well, I don't think one of them's able to answer at this point.
Come, we're going back to Falcon's Nest.
Papa Sean's here too. That's interesting.
We're too late. Janice and I had grown worried that it had come to this. I'm sorry. There was nothing more to be done. God's damn it all! We must have words, Constant. I go to Landsgate. Look for me there. What was it all for?
God damn, that was a long flight. Papa Sean, what's going on here, buddy? Spill.
My comrade wishes to explain himself.
I'm sure he does. There you are.
Why the lies, Solkzagyl? Was this all just some game to you?
I had my reasons, as you will soon learn.
That's a rather odd way of apologizing, Solkzagyl. I suggest you try again.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Constant.
Faking your armor. Constructing an elaborate scenario for me to find your armor. To be honest, I'm as astonished as I am offended. How could you have possibly orchestrated everything so perfectly?
Doesn't matter how I did it. What matters is why I did it. Oathkeeper is but a sword, Constant. True oaths are not forged in steel. They are sworn in the heart. To merely reclaim the sword will not suffice. It must be won by a worthy paladin. Only then will it and our order be restored to its former glory.
I don't understand. Why not simply teach me the ways, as you said you would?
A sultan may move a man. A master may instruct his pupil. But only when that pupil moves himself can he become a paladin. That said, I did not account for Dekumon's intervention. Yeah, sorry about that, Master Papashan, as we discussed.
Very well.
A soul crystal? Oh. Oh, now his is finally glowing. There you go. He's gonna eat a skill like the other. Yeah. And come on. Whoop.
Huh. Well, ain't that something?
Eh? Uh-oh. Mine's wigging out now. That's not good. Oh, gods. Care to explain? It's like our crystals are angry at each other or something.
What the hell was that?
And he's smiling. The souls we paladins wield are embodiments of our will. In keeping to our oaths, they grow stronger, more dominant. In the presence of a particularly pure soul, others may be compelled to yield. But when two souls cannot reconcile, when one cannot establish dominance, it can spell disaster. Oh, our souls were angry at each other.
That seems awfully inconvenient.
Oh, you have no idea. As the discordance between two souls grows, the ether builds, and the souls grow unstable.
Aye, their souls looked as though they were fit to burst with ether. Wait, you don't mean to say that their souls will be destroyed, do you?
Hang on, I need that!
By the Fury, how do we stop it?
You fight. Your souls demand it. You two cannot coexist as you are. One must rise above.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We are paladins, defenders of the weak and needy. What madness is this that we must face each other in battle?
Yeah, well, remember that the paladin comes from the gladiator. You know, the who fight in the Colosseum for the glory of combat.
But if there is truly no other way, I will not renounce my oaths. I will become the paladin I was destined to be. And if that means that we must fight, then so be it.
All right. Ah, so that's our duty calls. Sorry, kid, but I'm gonna beat your ass into the ground. I mean, oh, he's got his full Gallant armor on now.
Come, brother.
I won't hold back. There can be only one. Bam. Oh my god! Ah, he hallowed. No, you don't. I don't want you getting any weird skills off, sir. That was easy. Sorry, Constant, but this was made for a level 60 paladin with minimum gear, not the maximum gear.
Am I truly so weak?
Dude, I got 40 levels on you. Do not feel bad about losing this fight. No, Constant. Nothing could be further from the truth. You fought with honor and purpose. Do not be ashamed.
Solkzagyl.
Impressive. Truly impressive. Intrigue and deception that will put Lord Lorito to shame. Is this jealous? Yeah, I should have known. Tell them the truth, Solkzagyl. The whole truth. Figured it out, haven't you? Do you still have the soul I left for you with the 100 throws?
What? Oh, yes, here.
It's an extra one, since I've got my own now. This soul once belonged to the first captain of the Sultansworn, the first paladin who wielded Oathkeeper. Once it shone with a resplendent light, as did Oathkeeper, but now both have lost their luster. Oh, he does have the sword, doesn't he? Oh. So, there's the Heavensward paladin armor. I have the sword, and everything I have done, that I have made you all do. has been for the sole purpose of making it shine once more. Of course, it's so simple. Wait, no it's not. It's endlessly complicated! Seriously! What of your soul? The one you gave to Dekumon when you first met. I yet have it, Solkzagyl. Take it, and restore Oathkeeper's life with your own.
Oh, that was his soul. Once a man has left the Sultansworn, he cannot return. My soul will no longer suffice. All I can do now is show another the way, and ask that he do the same for his brothers and sisters. But he does not yet stand above all others. Not until he has bested me.
Draw your sword, Dekumon. The time has come. I see! Constant was just a warm-up act. Alright, show me what you got, biatch. Jesus. That did some damage. The Sultan's brand. Sir, that was, I was over here. Unbreakable. Oh, I don't want him getting that off. That was a long cast. That it? Alright.
I guess so.
We good now, man? Is your sword happy that it's tasted defeat?
At long last, a paladin who can make it shine again. Oh wait, that's me!
Oh, is Jeldus not gonna have his show up? Oh. My soul has claimed yours for itself. Apparently paladins work on Highlander rules. Behold, Oathkeeper, bestowed upon the first captain of the Sultansworn, stolen under my watch by the minions of the Monitress. For years I sought to reclaim it, to redeem myself for my failure. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends the people of the realm. 30 years I aspired to those ideals. 30 years I tried to live up to the example set by our founder, so revered that his very soul crystal would be set in Oathkeeper's pommel. For those legendary captains of Eld, the sword would shimmer with such brilliance that night would be as day. Yet for the 30 years I wore it, it shined for me but once. That was before it was taken from me, before I forswore my oath so that I could reclaim it. Dekumon, through all your trials and tribulations, you have remained true to yourself and to Eorzea. You continue to be an inspiration to us all. Come, take up Oathkeeper, raise it aloft and let it shine forth as a beacon unto all. I know that was not a nod, but it is a very fancy little sword. But it doesn't seem too keen on glowing for me. Oh, never mind! There. Your sword's got its shine back. But, this belongs to someone who's actually in the Sultan's Sword, not me. Yeah. You hold on to this, my man. You were always my first choice, Dekumon. Constant was incentive, motivation, though in the end he proved himself to be so much more. You're a right bastard, you know that? Doing all this just to make a bloody sword shine. Praise alone that I found a proper mentor in Dekumon. Well, I may not be the chosen one, but I'm still a free paladin. That is the path I have chosen for myself, and on it I will stay. Well said.
It would not do for you to be so easily discouraged. Jealous? I leave matters here in your capable hands.
See you around, Papa Sean. You've done it again, Dekumon. Oathkeeper may not shine for me as it did for you, but perhaps in time it will. But even should it not, I will not lose heart, for a paladin's virtue is not in the radiance of his blade, but in the righteousness of his actions. By what we decide to do every day, we will be good men, or not. And as for you, Solkzagyl, Oathkeeper is returned to the Sultan Sworn. Will you not return to us as well? Come on, man. They're more than willing to have you back. As a friend and ally, perhaps, but not as a brother. Some bonds, once broken, cannot be mended. Oof. I suppose that's as good as it's gonna get. I thank you, Dekumon, for all you have done. And no big deal. How strange that we must turn to a free paladin, rather than one of our own to show us the way. Some days just be like that, my friends. Some days just be like that. Yet I suppose it is not the first time, is it? Ah, not quite done yet, huh?
So, that's it then. You're leaving?
Uldar beckons, and besides, I've nothing left to teach you.
Then I wish you well on your journey, and pray that you find happiness there.
I'm coming back, you know. There's an awful lot of work to be done in Falcon's Nest, and I did make a promise to 100 Eyes.
Oh, then I shall see you when you return.
Off they go.
We should head back too, Dekumon.
Yeah, we probably should.
I'm still not quite sure what it was all for, but it seems to have ended well enough. I suppose you ought to get back to your grand adventures, and me to my paladining, or whatever it is you call it.
I call it adventuring.
Right then, it's been a pleasure, Dekumon. Oh, but I warn you, the next time we cross blades, I mean to win. Fare thee well.
Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming. And we claim our level 60 skill. You kept your oaths and established dominance, royal authority. Alright. And with that, we are done with the Heavensward quest line for Paladin. Next up is going to be the Stormblood and Shadowbringers one, because as you remember, Shadowbringers only gives us a single quest. A single quest that I never actually did. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. But in the meantime, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean job listings. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.